So today I've been setting up my NAS. Actually, I set it up a couple of days ago, but I had to update the OS for Open Media Vault because one of the issues you have with Open Media Vault, if you haven't used it, like I leave it off for the longest time, and then I'll use it, later on. If you haven't been updating it, there is sort of an issue trying to update it, which is just it's a mess. So I've noticed that with every version that you get that. So what I do is just I normally decide to go ahead and reinstall the whole new latest version and then just reconfigure it from there. Yeah, it takes a little longer, but that's the only way to not have any problems from the previous version. So as you can see, here it is. This is the new 6 point something. I forget what the setup is, but let's go ahead and set this up. Even though I already set this up, I don't know why it's not showing it here. So we'll just select everything here for the dashboard. And there you go. We got everything going right here. One of the other things I've been having issues with is that I used to use the wake up on LAN feature on this motherboard, but for some reason I'm not able to use it anymore. I updated the BIOS on the board, so I did notice that like one of the NICs on the board will not let me. As you can see, I have two NICs, but when on the BIOS, the board won't let me change the wake up on LAN for some reason. I did send ASRock, that's the board I'm using, an email or technical support email just now. But I also noticed that the router, the Linksys router, was also doing something weird in the sense that even though I do port forwarding, I couldn't do a static route ring for this computer using the gateway, which is the router itself. For some reason that doesn't let me do that, which is kind of odd because normally that's what you use as the gateway. You're internally, so you're not going outside or anything, but for some reason I couldn't use that IP address or the internal router IP address. So for now it's just going to be all manually done. Let me see if I can just kind of show you what's going on here. I did update it. So if I click on that, there's an update. Medieval small, blah, blah, blah. So there is a 6044-1. That's a package. The Open Network Attached Solution. Let me look at something else here real quick. Let's go to diagnostics and let's go to system info. There we go. 6.043-1. So let's go ahead and do the update here. Where'd it go? System update. There we go. So this is basically the same menu you used to get before. So let's go ahead and update all of that. Time zone is going to change, I guess, again. So this is kind of annoying that it keeps popping up. I wish, you could just leave it off. But that's just the way this new version works. So gotta click on that. Let's go update it. So let it do its thing. And basically I still haven't even put the new hard drive in there. I've just been trying to get the server back up, because when you reinstall the new server, you gotta remember which drives you had before, so that you can mount them. So you need to make a list of what those mounted drives were, or the what do you call it, the folders or your shares. I'll show you in a second. So let me go ahead and let this go through. Now I'm just doing the video. I haven't tested the sound, which I should have done. but I'm gonna go with it. I haven't made any changes. I did update the NVIDIA program, so it didn't change. It kept my settings, so that should be okay. Hopefully. Oh, I gotta do a check here. Apply settings. Yes, sirree. Alright, so that's done. So basically, we gotta go back to, let's see, storage. Well, yeah. So here we go. So you can see those are all my disks on it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my RAID. Then I have a spare 450 drive. I don't remember if it had any errors on it, so that's why I haven't used that one. And right now I need to add the well, I don't need to add it right now, but I'll add the new hard drive that I got. I just haven't done it yet because I wanted to make sure this was working. I need to change this hard drive here. I think is a 1 terabyte. It had some errors, so I want to change it. I do have another SSD that I can use, so I'll use that. It should go faster, and that way when I move the NAS, if I ever have to do it again, I'm not like moving the hard drive. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm waiting for another item that I want to show you. I'll do a video on that later on mirroring drives without having to use an actual software. So that's something else that's coming later on. But now that we got that, let's see here. So storage is done. So smart devices. Let me see what we got here. I think that's going to be the same thing. So here we go. You get good, and then you get a warning. But here we go. See, it says device has a few bad sectors. So I'll go ahead and get that sorted out later. But this is cool. It kind of tells you what's going on here with your drives. Normally the NAS stays off, so I just turn it on when I need it. But I usually do it through my Wake Up Online. But right, like I said, it's not working, so I got to do it manually at the moment, which sucks because I have to be next to it. But anyway, so let's go to RAID. So as you can see, we got a RAID 5. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 drives set up there. But so when you install the new OS or the new Open Media Vault, in this case, you're gonna have this, and then you're gonna have your file systems, and you're gonna have to basically activate it or mount it. I forget what they call it on here. I think it's mount. So first you're gonna do that, and let's see, you get the file system, put it online, then you gotta do your shares. Then you have to mount your shares, excuse me. And this is what I'm talking about. See how I have all the names here? You basically have to make a list of what your shares are before you update the software, or else you won't remember how to put it back. I just remember from the top of my head because the pictures are somewhere. I just don't remember where, but I think this is what it was. And then as you do it, it automatically puts them up. If it is there, if it is one of the share folders that you had before. So just something to remember on that. And then after that, we go ahead and do, oh yeah, the services. What do you want to, what do you call it? Share here. I don't have any FTP or anything. Let me see. So the SMB, you do have to set that up because obviously that's what in my case, that's what I'm using. So those are the settings there. Nothing special. And then you have to do your users accounts. Anyways, I'm not gonna go in there, but then you just add your users and then you should be okay in order to get back into your drives. So that's just a quick look at the Open Media Vault version. What are we on here? See, we're at 44-1 now. It was 43. And that's what I mean. I never, had to. Well, not that I had to, but because I wasn't using it that much, I wasn't updating it. And by the time the updates came, it was like on 2 or 3 different versions. So just one of those things. It's more problems than anything, or more of a headache trying to update all this stuff. So I just go ahead and wipe it and install the new one and call it a day. Obviously, you gotta know what your drives are, so don't forget that. And as you can see, this drives or not my memory. Where's my drive? I know it just. Okay, let's see here. Trying to remember where it said that. Here, I think is this. Nope, that's not it. I'd be in storage. Disk more server array, file system. Might be here. I'm just trying to figure out where it tells you how full everything is, but shoot, I can't remember. I haven't used this for a while, so forgive me on that because it's been so long since I used it. And I'm just trying to get everything updated again. So this one, no. So this one, I think. I know I used to have this, what do you call it? Everything where you could see how full your hard drive is. I'm sure it's still there, maybe. I just don't know where that is now. Load average, memory usage. Okay. No. Oh, on the network interfaces, even though this board has 2, the second one, it wasn't showing up, so I had to add it manually, which is the other issue I had before it just came up. But now you have to add it, and now that's where I had to change the wake up on LAN and add it on there as well. But here is it here? Nope. Nope. Okay, well, what is this? That just tells you what's going on or what you did. So not a big deal. Anyways, I can't find the. I don't know where I went. Maybe on the dashboard. File system. Oh, here it is. Duh. It's right at the beginning. As you can see, I'm almost halfway or a little more than halfway full. No, it's right here. File system, yeah, it's this one right here. Is it? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's one. See, now I can't even tell which one it is. File system, the raw file system. I know it's a 5 terabyte, so no, that's not it. Oh, MD127 is the same thing. But I believe it's this one. I know it was almost full, so. Anyway, there you go. As you can see it, but for some reason this is a little low because I know it was getting up there. And I haven't put anything. But anyway, so I hope this gives you an idea of what that looks like. I know I already talked more than I needed to because I'm at 15 minutes, so I apologize. But just wanted to kind of put this out there in case anybody else is trying to use Open Media Vault, and or if you have used it, that's one thing I ran into. So that's pretty much it for now. So let me see if I can stop it real quick.